Here we go. Got a little one. This is a little canebrake rattlesnake. You see him? This is not the best space to work with. Hey, bud. Boop, 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 boop. Have a look at that. Holy smokes. All right, well, we found him by following the little snake trail. This is the big one. This where I'm at right now, this is as close as I'm gonna get to that snake. Can you believe that this used to be a country club?
For years, many have searched for it. Legends spoke of its riches, and most only ever heard rumors. But today, we will finally show you the slab. This massive concrete slab just looks like an old abandoned lot, right? Nothing special here. It's been abandoned for well over 40 years. So what could actually be here that's so special? Well, for some reason, it's been occupied for decades by other residents. Rattlesnakes. That's right. Rattlesnakes moved in and made this a makeshift den.
All right, have a look at this. So this is what is sometimes called a hibernarium. It's basically this giant concrete slab, and it goes way back. This thing is massive. You can see back there, it goes far. And the rattlesnakes in this area live under this thing. I've only done this a couple of times. I'm hoping to find my first rattlesnakes today under this by doing this, but essentially what I'm going to be doing is kind of like spelunking in a sense. And I'm going to be going under here and seeing if I can find any snakes, because the snakes go under here when it gets colder.
So why do rattlesnakes like this giant piece of concrete? Well, Louisiana doesn't have any rocks or cliff sides for big dens, so they normally go underground or under debris for the wintertime. But this giant piece of debris is just as good as a den, and dozens of rattlesnakes will live under the slab during the wintertime. While canebrake rattlesnakes aren't typically an adaptable species, as we've shown in the past, the ones in Louisiana are very, very good at adapting to man-made cover to hunt rats and rabbits. And the rabbits dig tunnels under here all the time, so it's free shelter, heat, and food. It's a pretty good deal.
Check this out. Big snake right there. Metal right there. It's a little dangerous. Oh, it's a rat snake. Heck yeah. Hey bud, what are you doing under here? Oh, that's so cool. That's a big, can you see him? Yeah. This is a big Texas rat snake. This is a non-venomous species. Hello buddy. Just like rattlesnakes, they'll come under here in the wintertime, because it's not going to stay as cold as the ground outside. Oh, he's awake. Hey, bud. Can I pick you up? No bite. No bite. Don't bite. It's okay. It's okay. Don't bite me. Hello. Don't bite. Don't bite. Don't bite. Don't bite. Hello. Oh, that's a big one. Hello. Have a look at this. Oh, that's a cool snake. He's definitely not happy that I'm messing with him, but I haven't gotten bit yet. He is big. Absolute chunk. This looks like an old snake. He's got loads of scar tissue on him, and as you can see, he's actually missing most of his tail there. You see that? Hello, bud. Texas rat snakes are non-venomous colubrid snake species. They're mostly going to be under here eating rats, mice. You could probably eat a squirrel or even a small rabbit, too. Just like rattlesnakes are going to be coming under here looking for cover. He was just kind of coiled up, chilling. He's not very warmed up, but he's warm enough to be active. It's okay to touch this snake because it is non-venomous. Hello, bud. This is an absolutely massive one. This snake would probably be older than me. This looks like a very old snake. Ooh, it's okay. Well, it's okay. It's okay. They kind of sit there with their mouth open like that when they're upset. Don't bite my finger, buddy. But this, oh, it's okay. He's hissing at me. Very loud snake when they hiss. It's okay. It's all right. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and put this little guy back where he was sitting and let him crawl on his way. Beautiful snake, but just not what we're looking for. All right, this is a very cool snake. Not a rattlesnake, but it is definitely a big, old, and non-venomous snake species. So I'm going to go ahead and set him back where he was. There you go, bud. So he can go coil back up and chill for the rest of the winter. Let's go see if we can find a rattlesnake. This thing's huge. Ah, there's a lot of space over there. Boy. Whew. We're taking a little break because that is kind of exhausting. Now, we haven't found a rattlesnake yet, but you know how I know we're gonna find one? Because we got the Rattlesnake T-shirt. This is not a canebrake on here, but I'm telling you, it helps with finding rattlesnakes. If you want to see a rattlesnake, or if you don't, let's say you never want to see a rattlesnake in your life ever again. Maybe they're scary to you, I don't know. But if you want either of those things to happen, you have to have LWA merch. Because we worked very hard on it. It's dry fit, it's comfortable, and I wear it now for pretty much every single video because it's very comfortable, it's very tough, and it is. I think it's a good deal for dry fit. It's very nice. I enjoy it. We've got 3 designs. If you want to check them out, that would definitely help the channel out a lot if some of y'all would get it. And yeah, I'm tired. Here we go. Got a little one. This is a little canebrake rattlesnake. You see him? This is not the best space to work with. Hey, bud. Boop, 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 boop. Hello. Have a look at that. Well, this right here is a very small canebrake rattlesnake. Hey, bud. This is exactly what we're looking for here, but this is not a big one. This would probably be a yearling at the best. He's a little skinny. You can see right there, he's a little skinny. He might be a little bit dehydrated. I'm not 100% sure. He's fairly active for how cold it is, though. I've found that canebrake rattlesnakes tend to stay fairly active during this part of the year, even with it getting, into the freezing temperatures at night. Now you can see he's got 3 little tiny buttons on his tail, and he is actually rattling a little bit, not too much, but it's very quiet. It's like a very, very light sound. You might not even be able to hear it. It sounds like 2 pieces of plastic being rubbed together. So that's not going to be that loud rattle like a big rattlesnake would give you. Now, this slab actually harbors multiple generations of rattlesnakes. You can have a rattlesnake that lives here for a really long time. They can live for a few decades easily. There's some big ones for sure back in here, and they'll have babies every single year. They have live birth, and they can have a lot of babies. So it's no wonder that so many are living here. This is a very safe area. It's very, very difficult for any kind of predators like hawks, hogs, or anything like that to get to these rattlesnakes under this slab, and it makes sense that they would survive here. But it's really crazy that they even moved into this area. I mean, this went from an urban area, this went from a building where a lot of people visited, to an overgrown piece of land full of rattlesnakes. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Now, even a little one like this could potentially be dangerous, could potentially kill me. I definitely wouldn't want to take a bite off of a rattlesnake, even one of this size. Even if I got bit by this little snake, it would easily send me to the hospital, could cause an amputation. Canebrake rattlesnakes have some seriously bad venom. They've got a nice orange stripe going down their back. He's got sand all over him. They get a lot of this sand. This is a kind of brown sand. It's very humid, so it kind of sticks to you a little bit. So the snakes kind of have to go through this, and you can see as he crawls, he pushes against the ground, and he leaves a little track everywhere he goes. So you can actually follow snake tracks in the sand and eventually find one. Very beautiful snake. I'd really love to find a bigger one while we're down here. It's okay, because I know for a fact that there are some big ones down here. But that's a really good start. He was kind of up here, so I'm just going to put him back on his way. Come here. So you were right there. He's probably heading to that little corner right there, because I think there's a hole right down in that corner, like a rabbit burrow, and that could be where he lives. Awesome little snake. Let's go see if we can find a bigger one. Holy smokes. All right, well, we found him by following a little snake trail. This is the big one. Ooh, he's hissing. So this is one of the largest canebrakes out here. I've seen his tail a couple times. I've found his shed skins. He's getting away. This is not a nice snake, though. He does not like me at all. Hello, bud. Hello. He's actually being kind of nice right now. Okay. So this is easily a 5-foot canebrake, but there's no sense in touching him. He's massive. He's absolutely massive. If he keeps crawling, if he gets back here, I'm not gonna be able to. Dang. As you can see, this is a very impressive snake. I'd like to bring him in front of y'all, but man, he's big. I'm having a rough time hooking him, he's so big.
Canebrakes of this size are typically super laid back, but this big one is not happy that I'm following him under his home. This is about as close as I'd want to get. Looking at his posture and how he's reacting to me, if I mess up or get too close, he will most certainly try to bite me. And a rattlesnake of this size could strike at least 2/3 of their own body length, which in his case is a few good feet. I can't blame him for being defensive. To him, I'm just a big predator, and just like other snakes, he wants absolutely nothing to do with me. So it's up to me to keep a safe distance and be respectful to his space while I show you guys this awesome animal.
Alright, he is finally sitting still. Notice what he did to all this sand. He started trying to get away from us really quickly, and they can't get good traction on the sand when they try to move quickly. So he just moved all of this. This is a powerful animal, and look at how he's sitting. This where I'm at right now, this is as close as I'm going to get to that snake. Specifically this snake. This is a big canebrake, and he does not like me. He's seen me a few times. He tries to keep his distance from me. He is a monster, for sure, and he is not a snake to be messed with. You can tell that his disposition, it's not necessarily bad. However, he will light me up if I come within any range. This right here would probably be his strike range. See where the tip of my hook is? He could probably get there at least. Listen to him, listen. He's hissing. He's going. He's blowing up his body and then expelling it with air. I can actually see another, I'm pretty sure I see another rattlesnake right there. Just barely. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but I'll see if I can get a shot of it in a second. There's another one right there. Jeez. This place is absolutely insane. Can you believe that this used to be a country club? And somehow, these snakes have figured out how to live here, and they're not only have they figured out how to live here, they're very, very successful at it. Canebrake rattlesnakes throughout their range are actually very threatened by human encroachment, and in this area, they've just done so well at adapting. It's incredible. There's so many here, and it's not even funny. This is a dangerous snake. Never go and try this. Right where I'm at right here is even a bit too close for some people. This is about as close as I want to be, but I do want to show you this animal in its natural habitat, or its unnatural habitat, I should say, because nothing natural about this at all. Concrete, water linings, but they absolutely love it, and they're doing really, really well here. It's amazing to see that animals can survive even when we mess with them, even when we mess with their habitat. Some animals will end up living. Beautiful snake. A little bit stressful being this close to him, but I think this is good. I think this is really cool that we got to show you this animal. He is very, very neat. Definitely not something to be trifled with. We're gonna go ahead and leave him alone now, but I'm just glad that we got to see him. Absolutely amazing snake. I'm glad we got to show him to you guys. See ya, buddy. Whew, you are scary. Well guys, that's it for today's video. We really hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, consider subscribing and liking for more in the future, and we will see you guys next time. Whew, let's get out of here.